An electrical unit converter is a tool that allows you to convert between different electrical units such as volts, amps, ohms, watts, joules, farads, henries, hertz, and degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. This can be useful for a variety of electrical calculations, such as determining the voltage drop across a resistor, calculating the power consumption of an appliance, or converting between different temperature scales. Many converters support both metric and imperial units. Using an electrical unit converter is generally straightforward. Firstly, you need to select the unit you want to convert from in the from field. Secondly, select the unit you want to convert to in the to field. Thirdly, enter the value you want to convert in the value field. Fourthly, click the convert button. Fifthly, the converted value will be displayed in the result field. For example, to convert 100 volts to amps, you would firstly set from to voltage volts. Secondly, you would set to the current amps. Thirdly, you would enter 100 in the value field. Fourthly, you would click convert. Fifthly, the result 10 amps would be displayed. Here are some examples of common electrical unit conversions. Firstly, voltage, measured in volts, is the electric potential difference between 2 points. 1 volt is the potential difference required to drive 1 amp of current through a resistance of 1 ohm. Secondly, current, measured in amps, is the rate of flow of electric charge. 1 amp is the flow of 1 coulomb of charge per second. Thirdly, resistance, measured in ohms, is the opposition to the flow of electric current. 1 ohm is the resistance that will allow 1 amp of current to flow when a potential difference of 1 volt is applied across it. Fourthly, power, measured in watts, is the rate at which electrical energy is transferred. 1 watt is the power produced when 1 amp of current flows through a potential difference of 1 volt. Fifthly, energy, measured in joules, is the capacity to do work. 1 joule is the energy required to move 1 coulomb of charge through a potential difference of 1 volt. Sixthly, capacitance, measured in farads, is the ability of a component to store an electrical charge. 1 farad is the capacitance that will store 1 coulomb of charge when a potential difference of 1 volt is applied across it. Seventhly, inductance, measured in henries, is the property of a circuit that opposes a change in current. 1 henry is the inductance that will induce 1 volt of electromotive force when the current changes at a rate of 1 amp per second. Eighthly, frequency, measured in hertz, is the number of cycles of a periodic waveform per second. 1 hertz is 1 cycle per second. Ninthly, temperature, measured in degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin, is a measure of the average kinetic energy of the molecules in a substance. To convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit, you can use the formula Fahrenheit equals Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32. To convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you can use the formula Celsius equals Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5 divided by 9. To convert from Celsius to Kelvin, you can use the formula Kelvin equals Celsius plus 273.15. To convert from Fahrenheit to Kelvin, you can use the formula Kelvin equals Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5 divided by 9 plus 273.15. Understanding these basic conversions is crucial for anyone working with electrical systems. Always double-check your calculations and ensure you're using the correct units to avoid errors. Let's delve into some practical applications where an electrical unit converter becomes invaluable. Consider a scenario where you're designing a simple circuit. You know the voltage source and the desired current. To choose the correct resistor value, you need to use Ohm's law, which states that voltage equals current times resistance, or volts equals amps times ohms. You can rearrange this formula to solve for resistance, which gives you resistance equals voltage divided by current, or ohms equals volts divided by amps. If your voltage is in volts and your current is in milliamps, you'll need to convert the current to amps before you can calculate the resistance in ohms. An electrical unit converter can quickly perform this conversion for you. Another common application is calculating power. Power, measured in watts, is the rate at which energy is consumed or produced. The formula for power is power equals voltage times current, or watts equals volts times amps. If you know the voltage and current in the circuit, you can use this formula to calculate the power. Again, if the units aren't consistent, such as voltage in kilovolts and current in milliamps, you'll need to use a unit converter to get the correct result in watts. Electrical unit converters are also essential when working with alternating current, or AC circuits. In AC circuits, voltage and current vary sinusoidally with time. The frequency of the AC waveform is measured in Hz. In many countries, the standard frequency for AC power is 50 Hz, while in others it's 60 Hz. When designing AC circuits, it's important to take the frequency into account. For example, the impedance of a capacitor or inductor depends on the frequency of the AC signal. Impedance is the AC equivalent of resistance and is also measured in ohms. An electrical unit converter can help you convert between frequency and other related units, such as period, which is the time it takes for one complete cycle of the AC waveform. When dealing with energy calculations, you might encounter units like joules, kilowatt-hours, or BTU, British thermal units. These units are all measures of energy, but they are based on different systems. A kilowatt-hour is the amount of energy consumed by a 1000 watt device operating for 1 hour. A BTU is the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 pound of water by 1 degree Fahrenheit. An electrical unit converter can help you convert between these different energy units, which is useful when comparing energy consumption or calculating energy costs. Understanding capacitance and inductance is crucial in many electrical applications. Capacitance is the ability of a component called a capacitor to store electrical energy in an electric field. Capacitance is measured in farads. Inductance is the ability of a component called an inductor to store electrical energy in a magnetic field. Inductance is measured in henries. When analyzing circuits containing capacitors and inductors, it's often necessary to convert between different units of capacitance and inductance, such as microfarads, nanofarads, picohenries, and millihenries. An electrical unit converter can simplify these conversions. Temperature conversions are frequently needed in electrical engineering, especially when dealing with temperature-sensitive components or thermal management. Electronic components have operating temperature ranges, and exceeding these ranges can lead to malfunction or damage. Temperature is commonly measured in degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. As mentioned earlier, specific formulas are used to convert between these scales, and an electrical unit converter can automate these calculations. In summary, an electrical unit converter is a versatile tool that can save you time and effort when performing electrical calculations. It's important to choose a converter that supports the units you need to work with and that provides accurate and reliable conversions. There are many electrical unit converters available online and as mobile apps, so you can find one that suits your needs. Remember to always double-check your results and to understand the underlying concepts behind the conversions you're performing. This will help you avoid errors and ensure that your electrical calculations are accurate and reliable. The electrical unit converter is a tool that simplifies complex calculations by easily converting between various electrical units. Its easy-to-use interface supports both metric and imperial units, providing accurate and reliable conversions suitable for a wide range of electrical calculations. Firstly, one must select the unit to convert from in the from field. Secondly, one needs to select the desired unit to convert to in the to field. Thirdly, the value to convert is entered into the value field. Finally, clicking the Convert button displays the converted value in the result field.